Sup guys, here today to do Toriko chapter 297 review, almost at 300, that's cool. So, this chapter of Toriko, right? After last week, after Zebra killed that little monkey and it let out that big cry, we all expected that, a bunch of monkeys, right, are supposed to show up, and they did in this week's chapter of Bleach. And all these monkeys that showed up, they're fighting the guys, but these monkeys, they're definitely not your typical monkeys, right? They can regenerate their body. The only way to beat them is to completely obliterate and destroy their body. And what's even more is that there are 5 billion monkeys on this continent, and all of them, they all they all use this monkey fighting technique called Enbu, right? And there are ranks in going up to instructor rank. And out of these 5 billion apes on this continent, only 4 of them, there are only 4 instructors, right? Just to show you just how powerful these guys are, and even just in general how this ranking system is so insane, right? Monkeys that are ranked to their fighting ability, right? And at the very top there's only like 4 instructors. That's insane. And under the A King himself, Bambino, something like that. Yeah, Bambino. Under the A King himself, Bambino. Only 4 instructors. So I mean, those 4 instructors must be insanely strong. And the instructors, if you reach up to that rank, you're able to predate and copulate freely as you want, right? That's the reward for getting that far. Shit. But like in this chapter, right, we see them trying to fight these monkeys, but as I say, they just keep regenerating themselves. I mean, regenerating their bodies. They are diverting their attacks. They're doing all kind of crazy stuff, and we see even a bunch of monkeys from all different aspects and vantage point. We see this Medusa looking like monkey. We see this monkey that looks like it has attained enlightenment. All sort of shit. But the impressive thing is all of these guys that are surrounding them, they're all just newcomers, meaning they're at the lowest rank of the NBO rankings. Lowest rank. Right? And these guys are all like capture level 600. Many times stronger than the 4 beasts themselves. So I mean, damn, that's some insane stuff. Right? I wouldn't want to know just how strong these instructors are. Insane stuff. And then after they were fighting these guys, right, Zebra, in my opinion, Zebra is definitely taking the foreground in these chapters. At first he tries to use Shioto on them, but then that didn't work against them. This first time we have seen Zebra, Shioto doesn't work, because when he uses that technique, typically everything around just dies, because it's Zebra. But it didn't work, and they're basically realizing that it's not so easy to kill these guys, given that they're only just newcomers. And then eventually it reaches a point where it looked like the A-Kings was showing up. But what I do not understand is that silhouette, that body that was showing up, I do not think that it's the A-Kings. In fact, the silhouette of the A-Kings that we got when they were being introduced to this continent is very different from that silhouette that we saw in this week's chapter of Toriko. My guess is that guy is just one of the instructors. There's no way in hell that is Bambino. I can guarantee you that. That's not Bambino. That's not how Bambino looks. And that thing is just massive. It's like a towering mountain, right? I mean, it doesn't look at all anything like Bambino. So that wouldn't be Bambino, in my opinion. That's probably one of the instructors that they are probably mistaken for the Eight Kings himself. And then out of the blue, something happens where they all got this ground open up, where they're all dropped underground. And upon reaching underground, they see this massive civilization, massive structures. Out of the blue, another Nicho shows up, talking to them about how he's going to explain to them the last civilization on this continent. So that's it. That's the chapter of Toriko. So basically what I realize is, as the story progresses, we are beginning to see more nichos that have the ability to talk well. We are beginning to see more nichos that are talking to the humans having dialogue with them, just as we saw Chi Chi giving them advice, giving them hints, helping them on their journey, giving them the core water, etc. We also get to see this guy beginning to show up, right? It seems like, well, I would definitely say that he dropped them in at a very convenient time, because at that point they're all about to face off against um you know one of the instructors, or at least the A Kings himself, right? It looked like things were going pretty badly for them. Things were escalating that fast already, just by them just entering the continent. Things escalating really, really fast. So it was good for that nature to get them out of the initial area, and to help them out in that way. I know he's going to explain to them civilization that exists, and I'm guessing that he's going to also help them in their goal of moving towards Pierre, the soup of Acacia's full course. That's my guess. But overall, this was another insane chapter of Toriko. I've been loving the Toriko chapters. Definitely, Toriko is an awesome manga. I love it. So that's it. That's my review. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe. Sayonara.